Grand Rising, welcome everyone to Rise Up Breathwork. This is a production of the People's Congregation of Shakers and Movers. I am Sandy and I am here as always with Matt. And we are having a little bit of fun today. We are on our way to New York City. And what a perfect opportunity to slow down and breathe before we have to go and take in the energy, vibration, and frequency of New York City, right? So we found this amazing little nature sanctuary, which once was a military base back in the 40s, apparently. But it's nice to see that now it's all about the birds and the trees and the fish. And they've created a nature sanctuary out here. So we are at a location in Rhode Island, and Matt and I can't, off the top of our head, think of the name of this beautiful park.
It's a weird, I think, native
name. Which is fine, because you know what we do with this podcast is we have decided to have accountability to ourselves that no matter where we are and no matter what we're doing, we're going to show you that there's always time to stop and breathe.
Yeah.
Right, Matt? So we found this amazing spot on this beautiful day. And, you know, normally Matt will bring in frequencies or singing bowls or gongs. But when we found this vibration with the birds and the wind, we thought this is all we need for sound today. So it's not going to be so much about sound.
Yeah, I might bring in a little bit, but yeah, we'll see.
Might bring in a little bit, but I have permission myself to set up these yoga mats and take some time to breathe with Matt. So, few announcements to make. I just wanted to remind everybody that we did wrap up our last Saturday, and it was awesome, guys. Like, it was so beautiful. Thank you to everybody who came out. I think we have now had 37 DJs in 3.5 years helping us to raise the vibration, and we could not do that without your support. So if you're interested in our membership, please go to pcsam.org. As we grow, we evolve, we come up with different programs all the time, and we want to hear from you. We want to know, what do you want to see this fall? So look for in your inbox over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sending out a survey. I'm going to be letting you know about the Bliss Bus tour calendar. We're going to have an actual concert drive. So I'm going to use the Bliss Bus. I donate my Bliss Bus to my church. Then we use it to raise money. So how you can help us raise money is you book a seat on the bus to get to one of your favorite concerts this summer in Mansfield. So I'll be putting out the concert calendar and help us raise money. The more money we raise, maybe we can create a meditation program. Maybe we can create a hiking program. Maybe we can create more programs for kids. It really is going to depend on what the community lets us know that they feel like they need for support. Because our mission is not to heal you, but to support you and to show you that there are so many ways to heal yourself. Right, Matt? We've been talking a lot about this. Yeah. We are all healers. We're all our own healers. And if you start with yourself, then you're going to be a better mom, a better boss, a better community member in terms of being more connected, being more in tune to the flow of what is going on and more in harmony with one another. That's our mission. So what else is going on that you should know about? The book club got pushed to September also. If anybody wants to get in on that, it's the yamas and niyamas. You'll have all summer to catch up. I think we were on like the 8th chapter. But again, this is one of those books that you could study your entire life. So there's no such thing as we're gonna let time go, right? Because time is not even real anyway, right? Time is a construct of our human minds. Tomorrow you can expect Matt and I to be in New York City on the East River, and we're going to be stepping in for Anna as she is traveling, and we're going to be doing our midweek reset right in the center of Queens. So that's going to be a first for us, and I'm super excited. Hopefully we can actually stream it live, but if not, we will, update you and we'll upload the content after the fact. So wish us luck, because I know I need it. Going into the city can send me sometimes into a little bit of an energetic, craze. But because we're stopping to breathe first, Matt, I have a feeling it's going to be a wild trip, and it's going to be beautiful, and everybody's going to be safe and cool.
Exactly. And we know it's brief.
Right? What do you...
Little creep crawler almost.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, she's informing me that there's a little buggy. I'm not afraid of them. So I grew up in Maine, and fun fact about me is one of my favorite things to do is actually collect like salamanders. And thank you for warning me, but he is really cute.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to sit on him.
No, thank you. I think he wants to come for some healing. I don't even know what it is, but he's pretty cute. Thank you for him not climbing up into my shirt, because that could have been a bit uncomfortable. So this is how we go with the flow in real time, a little inchworm. guy. Yeah, so thank you, Matt. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm loving the sun and the ocean breeze at the moment. It feels so good. If we could just transmute it through the camera, it'd be great.
Right? Well, hopefully the camera is picking up the sound of the, you know, the ripple of the water and the wind and the birds and nature.
I think what we'll do is if you guys want to lay down, I'll just take the camera over here and move it around.
Sounds good.
And I'll just invite in like a different
And
type
I got
of
my
sunset.
little buddy. You know
So
what?
if you guys want to get comfy.
He likes the amber. Thank you, Matt.
I saw it running to you. Oh my God.
No, because he knows I like baby crawlies. Oh, look, look at that. He can even make webs. You see that?
It's definitely like a little inchworm or caterpillar.
He's going to be a butterfly, maybe.
All right, so I'm just going to invite everyone for a moment to open your eyes and settle into your space. Now I'm just going to move this around a little bit today. So I'm just going to invite in that we just visually take a look at your screen and just bring in an imagination that you are here with us. So as you're settling into your space, sitting down, laying down, invitation to use sight and just look out into nature, to either listen if you can hear the wind or birds. If you cannot, I invite you to listen intuitively and imagine hearing the rippling of the leaves, the sounds of birds, the wind, and maybe bringing in the sound of water. So just try your best while looking. And then while we're looking, we're bringing in the senses today. So just staring off out into the blue yonder. Maybe inviting in just nose breathing for now. Breathing into the stomach. I think you can hear that water right over here. I'm going to put the camera on it. Up on those rocks. And so as you're settling into the space and bringing in those senses I was inviting in, just imagine yourself like now looking around, enjoying everything. The clouds. We will have people walking by, so just accepting that we are in nature and just taking it all in. Staying with the breathing through the nose. Now that we have sight and sound, I'm just going to invite in as well smell. So just imagining maybe the smell of a low tide. Or flowers. There's a lot of flowers in the space. We can smell that. And then I'm just going to invite you to continue looking at the scene or to settle in with eyes closed, whatever feels correct for you in this moment, or to flicker back and forth between the visual, the sound, the smells, the sight. just maintaining that breathing through the nose for a moment and having the awareness of breathing correctly. Trying not to think about it, but just to feel the rise and fall of the stomach. The gentleness of breathing in and out through your nose. And just breathing in all the sounds with no identification. This is part of being in nature, sharing this beautiful space. With other like-minded folks who are here to enjoy as well. And as you're maybe sinking a little bit deeper into this moment, permission yourself to take this break in the day. As we sink in a little bit deeper, inviting in awareness to the nervous system. And just checking right now, how is your nervous system? Is it still a little rattled? Is it calming down? Is it maybe activated in one area and more relaxed in another? So just an invitation here to sit and have that conscious awareness to your nervous system and what the breath can do to either calm it down even more or to bring it out of an agitated state. I really feel the heart quite a bit at first when I do this. But just attuning to your body, to your system, to the breath, to the sounds. We'll just look at that blue water as well. Doing a close-up on just the water. Just look at that glisten, sunlight and water, the ripples. Now I'm just going to invite in playing with our breath a little bit. And just to gently, we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to just bring in a gentle 1-2 second breath hold at the top of the inhale and then fully exhale. So what I mean by fully exhaling is we're just going to very gently, slowly, very softly blow on the exhale all the air out. But it's really slow, like it's just like if you're braking a car or a bike correctly and it's not jerking, it's just real slow progression down to nothing. And then just an invitation for a light hold at the end of that exhale. And if you're doing the exhale correctly, with that full release of all the air in a gentle way, you will find that the breath hold is actually quite natural. You just kind of fall into it. And we're going to do this for 1 minute, starting now whenever you're ready. And then either bring in sight and sound or eyes closed. Sometimes on the end exhale, you gently push the belly button towards the spine in a gentle way with the breath. Now taking the largest inhale you've done all day for a good hold. And then on this final exhale, we're not going to do a hold, but just blow it out more assertively. And then just dropping into how you feel right now.
Can we go by? Will we be in your way?
Absolutely not. You're all good. Beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Enjoy.
So. Did you see Coretta and Eric, the trolls?
No, where are they actually located? We were wondering that.
Yeah, right up when you come in the main entrance,
Yeah.
before the dog park,
Okay.
way before. It's
Okay.
on the left. There's like a little dirt road.
Okay.
It's hard to
Is it on the left when we're going out?
right.
On the right? Okay. Thank you. Because I was wondering that because I saw the pictures when we found the barn.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. Appreciate that. And that's part of the beauty of just nature, right? It's about that community of people that you don't know, but like-minded. So maybe even as we enter these warmer months and people are maybe out and about more, maybe seeing if we can even grow our community and just being open to strangers or just open to a healthy conversation, making someone smile. There's nothing like that healthy conversation with no division, none of the BS. Just particularly when you're in nature, it's almost like natural. Just you can't help but just talk about how beautiful simplicity is. Maybe just breathing that in for a moment. And so maybe what we can post on the website too is when we looked at the website for this area, it had like these really cool like things that were built like a troll, and now we know where to go find it on the way out. Might be Sandy's new best friend. hear the wind, because I know you can hear the wind, imagine within your mind's eye that you can feel the wind on your skin. So even if you're inside at the moment, just imagine how it feels to have wind blowing against the body, how it feels on the skin, maybe how the clothes might move. And if you're outside, maybe even just feeling it for what it is for you. If you do have the sun in your face while you're doing this, maybe you are outside, I invite you to relax your eyes if they're closed particularly. We tend to squint. So, just an invitation to relax the face and relax into taking and soaking in the sun, not fighting with it, just relax into it. I don't know if you can hear the people on the lake. Maybe see if you can really listen. I can't see them though. They must be in a kayak or something. Oh, it's a boat over here. So there's like a little island over here. That looks like an island right there. It doesn't appear to be connected to the land. But you never know. Everything that you would feel if you were here with us. Just really imagining the touch, the sound. Just breathing any way that works for you. Whatever way. How are you naturally breathing? Actually, check your breath for a second. Are you nose breathing? Are you sticking with the mouth? In general, we want to stay with the nose. Imagine just being rooted to the earth, connected to the water, the roots. invitation with us being so quiet today is to really maybe take a moment now. And how's your nervous system now versus when you first sat down with this podcast today? And so if the nervous system is calmer, more relaxed, maybe more balanced, what if we were to start becoming or feeling into this calmness of the system and knowing that maybe that this is a deeper level of your life force energy, of how we meet our moments. So maybe staying in this higher vibrational form of self, of this energy. Maybe considering the idea that this could be a new normal place to stay, to make more permanent, so that we're not trying to bring the system out of low vibration all the time. So to just sit here and just enjoying the simplicity of the sound, the wind, and just being comfortable within my own skin. An invitation to just breathe that in for a second, to be comfortable in your own skin. Maybe starting to be less of rushing time, allowing for different moments to bring dramatic rises and falls within our system, and to maybe come from this place, energetically speaking, and to live here as much as possible. To not have the need to reach out for so many things, social media, habits, whatever it is that we reach out for, to make us feel comfortable. Because we don't know how to be still with self. So an invitation this week as we turn into the summer, to maybe just explore bringing in a little bit of nature every day. There's no reason why we can't bring in nature every day. So if you, in the stillness today, if you are still lightly battling with the mind, so if the mind starts to come into play a little bit too much, they invite you to bring in the senses back in. So like maybe feeling the wind against your skin, the sun, the sounds, think like bringing in the senses, our five senses, and the tuning into nature can be so beautiful. I've been mentoring in my breathwork class where I got certified, which is coming to an end. And yesterday I actually brought in the five senses and how beautiful and important it is to help quiet the mind. And oddly enough, the other teachers didn't understand it. I'm like, how do you not understand this? And I think even people who breathe, they get, like, even what I'm seeing with the program where I did the breath work, which is a good program, but they're so, the people are so just, this is what we do, and that's it. They don't really bring in a lot of different things or ideas. But if we don't have different ideas or different techniques, then how do we reach more people? Because different things will work or not work for others. And we have to tweak it and find what works for everyone. Maybe even looking at the clouds. The clouds are kind of faint, but really pretty. Ooh, I see a face in there. Maybe even if you want to bring in the senses and hone in on the clouds here for a second, let's have a little bit of fun with this. Actually, I see a cat's face. That looks really pretty right there. I like the contrast of the dark and the white. And then behind us is kind of like this little pond. It doesn't look too much different. Well, that's a little bit different. And then this trail over here is where we're walking on today. So maybe even see those white flowers that were along the whole white trail. So I'm going to invite and smell here for a second to really see if you can imagine smelling the flowers. kind of gently bringing yourself back into your space. Maybe you chose to do this outside, or maybe you are in an indoor space, but just kind of gently bringing awareness back to the breath. Awareness back to the surface you're sitting or laying upon, and feeling into the surface of the chair, the ground. Maybe just gently bringing in sight and just kind of having a gentle gaze into the nature. And just maybe for a moment pushing the save button, consciously being aware of how does your system feel right now. And as the invitation is, as you move through today, to invite in or to bring this, like to do self-checks on your system, on the nervous system today. Oh, it's a little agitated. Maybe go into that imagination of being in nature if you can't be in it at the moment. But you can close your eyes for a moment or even look at a picture and then just imagine the calmness of sitting. And you can do that for 30 seconds in the workspace and just bring that awareness to our system so that we may maybe meet the day in a more beautiful level, in a more lovingly way. Any thoughts over there, Miss Sandy, on this nature day that we're having before we go into the chaos of a city?
Yeah, you can just pan over to us if you want.
Yeah.
No, so Matt.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, these legs don't lock very well.
So they lock right here. Here we go. Here we go. And this is, instead of forcing it,
Okay.
please use this, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise we're gonna mess up the joints. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's all perfect. So,
It's fine.
so whatever.
Can you see me? Yeah, no, this was beautiful. Thank you so much, Matt, for finding us this spot today.
Worked out good.
I love the impromptus. Like, this was absolutely beautiful. And yeah, this whole point of this podcast is to just remind everybody to just take a moment to stop, to breathe, to smell the roses. And we love you. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna be over and out because we gotta go get to New York City to go get Emily. We're so excited.
You know what the weird part is? Right now we're directly across from Montauk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we could probably like take a boat and get there.
We could probably get there faster, right? Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Matt. I love you.
Bye.